Oh my goodness, I'm on my way. So it is like day 4. What's today? Thursday. Today's Thursday. I don't even know what day it is. It's like crazy mom chronicles of a fair life. You fair mamas know exactly what I'm talking about because y'all have been like showing up on my videos. Seriously, about the fair. So we are making the long trek. To get to our fair takes about 30 plus minutes. And today the kids actually participated in Ag Venture, which is really cool. They've done it before in another county, and so now they did it with the fair this round. And what they did was they had to be there by 9 a.m. so they caught a ride with my husband down there, and I sent the 3 of them, the 3 oldest, Katie, Bubba, and Lottie, down there to work it, and they've been there all day. So they were supposed to get fed lunch, and then they called me and they were just like, so yeah, we need to, when are you coming down? And I'm like, as soon as I get your clothes washed, because we have yet another night. So Katie and Lottie have Katie and Addie have literally had a show. They had a show Sunday. They had to be dressed. Sorry about all the shaking. I have you attached to the window. They had a show Sunday. They had a show Monday. Then they had a show Wednesday. And today's Thursday. So that's a lot of washing. So what happened? And I mean, they're in there with pigs or goats, and it doesn't matter. They end up just getting covered in nastiness. So official show clothes are black pants, white button-up shirt, long sleeve shirt, and then they can wear a jacket. So if you're in the FFA, you have a corduroy blue jacket. If you're in 4-H, you have a green corduroy jacket, and you wear a jacket if you have one. Well, we don't have a jacket. We just have spent a lot of time kind of dragging our heels, and I think next year I'm ready to get 1 or 2 jackets, a couple jackets. And so those clothes get awful the first night. So I bought these jeans, and typically you get black Wrangler jeans. They're $21 to buy, and I bought 4 pairs, so that's 80 bucks, $85. First night, they were brand new. First night, I washed the shirts first, and those shirts, so the shirts we use are the Walmart George uniform shirts. They work out so good. Absolutely wonderful shirts to use for official dress. I bleached them because they were awful, and they bleach out so nice. They go right back to brand new, phenomenal shirts. And I'm exhausted. It's been going like 2 days non-stop. And what do? I throw the black jeans in. Brand new black jeans, a little bit of dirt, throw them in. I didn't do a rinse cycle spin on my washing machine. They went from brand new to well worn in 1 wash. And I don't have time because like everybody's like, well, you can dye them. I'm like, well, of course I can dye them, but I don't have time to dye them and get them dry because I'm not home. I have to run the kids back and forth, and I'm not home. So I'm just like, okay, I'll do that later. We have been taking a Sharpie marker because there's like white spots on the jeans from the bleach. Oh my goodness. Oh well, you know, and I'm like, oh well. My husband's like, if they're bad, just go buy another thing of jeans. And I'm like, it's fine. It'll be fine. And it's been fine. Nobody's noticed that they've been bleached. Just take a Sharpie marker. We keep retouching it, but that means I have 2 sets of clothes that I'm literally washing every day for the next one. And Katie gave her goats, there's this one, sorry about the bouncing, it's part of where I'm at. Katie gave her goats Nutri-Drench. So we went from 90, like almost 90 degrees to 40 degrees in the course of 12 hours. See, that's what Florida is. Florida, we have all the seasons in one day. We will go and have a 40 degrees, and then it'll be 60, and then it'll be a high of 90. And so it's hard to dress. And today's one of those days, like the cold's almost over. The low is going to be in the 60s, which is for me and my thin blood, very cold. But I am sweating hot already today. So I'm in shorts, absolute shorts. I can tell you we have a few more days left. I am driving back home to get money because the fair does not take credit card. And tonight's gonna be one of those nights we eat at the fair. So yesterday was Cheeseburger Wednesday, and of course we had Cheeseburger Monday. And I typically keep sandwiches in the van, and snacks, I mean, like, the snacks are out of control. They're absolutely out of control. But we got snacks. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm counting down the days. We have had so much fun. I have had so much fun watching my kids. It's been exhausting and it's been irritable, and these two are crazy. Because you know, she's 4 now. Actually, her birthday was the start of the fair, which kind of was sad. We haven't celebrated it yet. I haven't figured out that. We're probably gonna do it next week. Next weekend, maybe we'll celebrate it. And he has been just rock solid. Anyways, it's been exhausting. And as we've been rolling up to it, and it's been kind of that way since January, because a lot of this is just first year. You don't know what to expect. And sometimes there's so much stress in the unexpected, not knowing what to expect, that it's just craziness. So I'm at the house. I'm gonna go run and grab my money. And like a genius, I thought if I stopped, I should reschedule or reset up my thing, and it didn't turn out very well. So sorry about that. So in the midst of all of this fair fun, I'm ready to find myself. Oh, I am so ready to find myself. You know, it has been a crazy year. Studying for my exam, my license, my engineering exam, which really consumed since almost last year this time. And up until October, and then like somewhere in the midst of that, I thought it'd be genius to actually... All right, I'm stopped. Will you re-shut that door? Because that's what my van does. I thought it would be genius, you know, to do CC, which I'm really glad I directed CC. I'm really glad we're in the community. Buckle up. I'm really glad we're in the community, but
nope.
It's exhausting. It is so exhausting. And my heart just keeps craving to start a garden. These are our roads. Yes, it is. Nice and bumpy. Just to start my garden, and I haven't had a chance to start the garden. And you know, we're in the midst of sit right. We are building the house, and so then my husband's like, we need to work on the house. And I'm looking at our goat barn. We need to work on our goat barn. We really need a goat barn, just to make a little bit less work for my daughter, because my daughter does so much with the goats. And we need to work on a goat barn. We really have a lot to do. And I don't know, and I just feel like at a loss. I feel like a lot of times I come to you guys and I'm just bringing you my meager, tiny little leftovers, and there's like none left. And I'm not able to share my passion as I once have. And I just feel bad because I'm having probably the best year of our homeschool life. I'm so sorry this is shaky. I hope this doesn't give you a headache. But it's been like the best year of our homeschool life. And it's been such a gift to have it. But in doing so, I have a lot of me invested. So I will tell you, and I'll probably discuss more about this, next year I'm not going back to teaching CC. I love what I'm learning there, but I have to be there for my little people, like that one back there, because he is learning to read next year, doing our Christian, probably more than likely doing our Christian Light education. One is all about reading, and so he'll be doing that next year. And I'm like, yeah, I need to work with him. And then Lottie's done well this year doing essentials on her own. She doesn't get much help from me in the CC, but Addie is gonna definitely need my help. So I look forward to helping them. And in fact, one of our plans that we'll start in May, because we'll be done actually with CC in about 6 weeks, which is it's just not sustainable for me to do all those things and write. And essentially, by the time I'm done, I've given my time to other people's children and my own that are in that class, but not have anything left over. And I need leftover energy and time for my little kids, and I need leftover time for me. I really need energy for me and kind of a little self-preservation. I was doing really good. I was starting back up running, and I was feeling so good doing it. And then literally life got chaotic, and I am aware of it. And I'm like, you know, it's a short-term season, and getting my kids together on what they needed to do to turn in for fair. And I'm like, it's a short-term season, but I need to invest this in my kids this year the right way, 100% committed to them, so that in the years coming, I will have already trained them to go on. And so I kind of took that, you know, everything I was doing for myself, I just kind of turned it over to their activities. But I knew doing it wasn't a long term. It's not something I could sustain. I think I'm right at about 60 days of it, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I cannot wait till Sunday. Sunday is it, the end. So I'm kind of really looking forward to that. I'm very much looking forward to that, which it doesn't even matter because we're going to jump into county events. We'll jump into county events, and they'll jump into 4-H Day at the Capitol, which we're going to go to again this year, which I thought that was phenomenal resources by going there. And so we look forward to that. And it's always going to be something. So it definitely put me like, I can't keep going the way I've been going. And I feel bad that I bring you guys all my meager little leftover borrowed and begged and borrowed energy to share with you. So that's what we have going on. I am trying to find peace again and joy, and having leftover joy for myself is what I'm working on. I know you probably noticed I'm wearing the same shirt. I wash it repetitively. It's going to be very thin by the end of this week. So tired. I can't wait. So yeah, we're going to get down there. Tonight is the big goat show. So we have to get everything washed. If I can, I'll throw a clip in. And the goat show's done. And then tomorrow's kind of nice. Should be a bit more relaxing. And then they have the actual hog show. And I already know that that's kind of hitting hard at home a little bit already for my kids about what's to come. But we're going to have to pick that up as a conversation later in another video. So I'm going to let